Checking I'm live. Sorry, just got to check something. Here. Right, so yeah, I am live, right? So check. Yeah, right. It's okay. Whew, it's hot in here. It's very hot. It's just warmed up. It has been a bit cloudy, but the sun has come out, so I'm just going to light this. It's just a little brew break. Still in here, creating, crafting and creating. Didn't leave that on long enough. Got stuff to do in a bit. I've got to go out to get a birthday present or an earthday present for my nephew after this, so it's not going to be a long one. Finn's doing a bit of art, and then we're going out after this to go and do that. So, yeah, crazy times, crazy times. Oh my god, I've just received something. I've got a feeling the post just came and I just received this, and I was like, what's that? And I think it is off the lovely Elle. So I hope she doesn't mind me reading it out, or what. Well, I'm assuming that's who it's off. I'm not quite sure, but I'm going to have a look. I don't think there's anyone in chat right now, but that's fine because I've come on early and it is a Saturday, but people can catch up later. So yeah, I just wanted to come on with a quick chat because I was just talking to Divine Starlight over on Instagram. We were just talking about a bit about the Fae and a bit about Lord of the Rings, and I can never remember her name, but the actual Lady of Light. We all know about the Elle and the elves and the self and stuff. Well, some of us do. Talking a bit about like language and things like that. And then I was like, oh, you know, the old films, and I always resonated with Lord of the Rings, like most people do. And they said, oh, the legend, you know, with Tom Cruise in, which I'm going to play a little bit of that, as in I've played this before. Many of us go through the films, but I can't actually see anyone in chat why I go over to the video, but it's called Defeating the Darkness, which is what's going on. So let me just find it, if I can find it. Where is it? So I'm just gonna, you'll just be able to hear it. And if you remember that film and not watched it for years, you know, it is right there. It is. Is it that bit? Yeah, defeating the darkness. So
Something really special that I've been promising to show you.
and we know it all had the, you know, the unicorns in it.
Something really special that I've been promising to show you. Boys, go now. Because I'll be here for a short while.
The unicorn.
Don't you trust me?
I'm going to share this video after.
I trust you, Lily. Nothing is more magical. As long as they roam the earth, evil can never harm the pure of heart.
Nothing, as long as they roam the earth, nothing can, was it harm the pure of heart? I think we're the pure of heart. We are the pure of heart because we are God's children. Evil anarchy ruled the land. Legend. You wouldn't have seen that because of the light in here, but I will post it on the community page after. We know it's all in the films, a lot of our history, I would say, anyway. But that's just me. But the point it was called The Defeat of Darkness is we knew this time was coming. So anyway, I just wanted to play that because we were just talking about that, and then it got me into the, do you know what? I think I need to go on YouTube and do the Brian Froud reading today. But I'm just going to open this gift that's come through the door. I'm assuming it's a gift, and I think it's off Elle. So we'll see. So there's a card. Oh, what's this? I don't know what it is. To Janine. And this will go with my many cards that I have on a thing up there. I've had letters and cards off people over the past on YouTube, over the years, which is nice, and I've kept them. Oh my god. Yeah, it's off Elle. Let me read this. I don't know if she'll want me to read it out or not. I think I can read it out. Yeah, I don't think she'll mind me reading out because I don't think... Yeah, I think I can read it out, and I don't think she'll mind me reading it out. I don't think she's on here right now. But I've been sent this, and this is what it says. Hi Janine, thank you so much for your help, love and support. It's truly appreciated. I'd like to thank you for sending distance Reiki healing for myself and my dad's dog Jack. If people remember, we were talking about that. When you mentioned the black and white dog in your live stream, it came the day my dad was told by the vet to have him put down due to kidney failure. If anyone remembers that chat when I was just talking about a black and white dog that came in, and I just said it. So I'm thankful for your beautiful distance Reiki healing as I believe it, I think it said, extended his life. He is still going and giving my dad so much joy. But that's beautiful. I cannot mention enough how your oils have helped me relax and get a restful sleep. As I'm not relying on sleeping tablets. I rub it in on my wrists a little on the pulse areas on my neck and inhale it not long after I'm in a lovely deep sleep. I hope you like your little gift. As a huge thank you for all you do. It was my first time crafting a seahorse. She did ask me what one of my favourite animals was, and I had to think, and it was a seahorse because they mate forever and they're just so cute, and I'm a Pisces, the sea, and so she was crafting something for me, and this is the first go, so that's beautiful that she's crafting. That's beautiful, creating. A little gift as a huge thank you for all you do. It's my first time crafting. Oh, I think it was the first time crafting a seahorse. So I hope it turned out okay. It's made with 100% premium Queensland wool, needle crafted by hand from the wool in the little pink bag. I have also enclosed a little keychain too. Sending lots of love and light, Elle. Thank you. It's got a little dog on it. So thank you, Elle. There's people in chat, but I don't know if I'm saying hi, so. Oh, it's so cute. Oh my god, and it's pink. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I can hang it up. Oh my god, that's so cute. Look at that seahorse. Oh my god, it's so cute. They're amazing. You should be selling these bits, Elle. And I've got this beautiful little jingle jangle charm on it. Oh my god, that's so cute. I can hang it up on here. Oh my god, look at that. I think she asked for colours that I like, and I think I said pink and blue, so that's beautiful. And it's a baby pink, which I love. That's so cute. Thank you, Elle. I will get back to you after that. Oh god, that's so cute. I'm going to hang it up there a minute. Don't know if you can see it dangling, maybe not. Oh my god. Is there something else in there? No, I'm making sure there's nothing else in there. Oh yeah, and that's the wool. So that's beautiful. Oh, ah, beautiful. Oh, so cute. She's made these little charm keychains. Remember when I used to make, well, I've got a load of keychains to make up actually, but I did mine with wood. And I did some, I don't know if I ever showed them on YouTube. They were on Instagram or was it Facebook ages ago. I did massive big dangly ones, bigger than this, but this is really cute. That's so cute. And she's done this lovely charm keyring with seahorses on. Oh my god. That is so cute. That is going on my keychain after. Thank you, Elle. I will be getting back to you where we chat and be saying thank you so much for your lovely gifts. Yay! Oh my god. It's just nice to get a gift through the door. It's like Christmas, and it, you know, and it's a thank you, and you know, I'm glad I got the story about Jack and everything that day when it came in, and that's beautiful for me because it's more validation, or I should say, what's the right word? Is it validation or what was the word we were using before? I can't remember. Not in that way, just in the whole thing of when you're connecting to your inner self and you're getting messages in and you're like, is it me or is it that? And then I said that day something about a black and white dog. I'm not quite sure if it was a collie dog. That's what I said. But when it resonated with Elle and everything that went along with that, it's just aligning for me personally on my path, which is what I'm going to be talking about on Monday when I'm doing a chat, and it might trigger people about the whole path thing. It doesn't have to resonate with other people. All it has to do is resonate with me on the path that I'm on and what I need to do. And I wrote down today, what's your happiness? Because this is what it's all about, pursuit of happiness. In the fact, this is what came out. In the vastness of the nest of creation, what is it? Meaning, in this vastness, in this nest we're in of creation, what is it that makes you happy? It doesn't have to be what makes me happy. What is it that makes you happy? And then I wrote element, alignment, elevation. Element, when you say, I'm in my element when I'm crafting, I'm doing all these bits, I'm crafting away here, I'm in my element. To be happy because you are doing what you like, what you are good at. I know I'm good at this. I don't need anybody telling me, oh no, you're not, you are. There's something coming up next week I'm going to be talking about after I've done it. And it's a bit of a fear thing for me with this. but I've got to face this fear and get over it. And I'm going to talk about that after the event, and you'll understand what I'm talking about. And then the alignment. When you're in your element and you're happy in your element because you know you're doing what you love, you're in alignment. When you're in alignment, you're elevated higher up, you know, instead of lower down, because you're in your heart space of doing something that you love. So that's what came in before as I was just sat here. So yeah, there's all that going on. So what I wanted to do is, because I was talking to Starlight Divine, who comes on here as well, and we were talking about Fae and that. The first oracle book I got was the Fairy Oracle by Brian Froud, who did puppets and things and designs for the Dark Crystal, which we all know is, again, the story of us. So I don't know this that much because it is quite hard. You can see pictures through it, but I'm going to read out of the book. So I'm going to try and see if 3 will come out and see what they say. So, and I love this. Honesty. I love Honesty. He's so cute. And these are what they are on the front. Anything upside down or the other way around is the same, because everything is topsy-turvy, isn't it? So, hi Matt.mail. Sorry, I can't see because the lighting here. It's hot. I'm not on for long because I've got to go out, but I just thought I'd come and bring this today. And then I'm going to do a big chat on Monday, so, because I normally pull cards for myself, so I might as well do it while I'm on the brew break. Oh, they're not the cards. It's not the cards because they need shuffling, because the energy's not been shuffled for ages. I'm trying to make sure they're all the right way round. Getting a bit hasty. They want to jump out already, so sure I saw some. I'm not going to... They need a really, really good shuffle. Let's see. Yeah, there's 6 people in, but it's only male saying hi, so hi, unless people are listening from somewhere else, that's fine. But I'm just going to give them a shuffle, because I like to shuffle the energy about first, and then we'll see. Right, now we're ready. Let's see what messages we've got. Let's just tip that way. Can't shuffle that way. 1. Yes, number 8. Oh yeah, brilliant. See if we can get 3. Hi Indigo. Child cleansing and listening. Yeah. Is that Indigo Ray or is it somebody new? Because I can never tell sometimes. Hi Revler. Oh, it's just turned over. Brilliant. And it's, I don't know if it says the Raz. Oh, a lovely blue orb there. That's how they come in as well. Little light beings. Sorry, I've just got a few indigo people. Well, I've got a lot of indigo people. Oh, and my favourite ones come out as well. Oh, yeah. So I've got 4. So hopefully I can read these out. We've got the Singer of Courage, number 8. Well, you have to have a lot of courage these days with what's going on in the world right now and what's coming. I think it says the Raz, I'm not sure. 52. It's this lovely blue orb with wings. Then we've got the Fairies of the Future. And we have number 40, Honesty. Well, starting to get real honest, and it's going to start getting real honest out there for everyone to see, and people are going to have to deal with the honesty that is going to be coming out, if you get what I mean, with the truth. So we're going to see what these say in order. So which one was it? It was that one, that one, that one, that one. I'm not on for long, so I'm just going to read these out. So we've got number 8, Infinity. And we know Infinity on the side is, you know, you've got the realms of consciousness. We've got the blue and the red, the black and the white, the male and the female, the subconscious and the conscious, because that's what it's about, and the centre point in the middle, bringing them into balance. That's what it's all about. So I'm not looking at chat at the minute. So the Singer of Courage. Hopefully I can read this out. You know, I'm a bit dyslexic with things. So bravery, sublimation, is it sublimation? Sublimation of fear, moral strength. Well, there's a lot of moral strength coming in at the minute, what's about to hit. Someone once said that courage is not the absence of fear. It isn't the absence of fear. We fear, but that's what makes us stronger, I see. That which enables us to experience fear and not be stopped by it. Exactly. People get stopped in the tracks of fear, but it's can you go through the fear and let it push you forward? That's, you know, what most of us are doing. It is also what enables us to do what we believe to be right, even when there is pressure from others around us to do otherwise. A bit like the pressure in the world at the minute with the, you know. It is what enables us to go ahead into the unknown of the perilous, is it? I don't know what that says. Where there are no guarantees of safety or security. In our lives, we are often, even constantly, confronted by a new world, a new way of being in the world. Well, yeah. In our lives, we are often, even constantly, confronted with a new world, a new way of being in the world, a new way of seeing or being seen. Exactly. Because we are going to a new way, and that's why things are changing, because it's pushing us forward to see in a new way, and we are being seen now. Ordinary lives taking courage, and to rise above the ordinary into the extraordinary, I'm getting tingles, takes even more courage. Of course it does. One of the keys to courage is to consider the fear and find a way to let the energy of the fear itself power the action. That is true courage. You don't stay in the fear. I see a lot of people staying in the fear. You move forward with the action of taking action. And that is what's going on in the world right now. If you can't see that, don't know where your head's at, but that is what's going on. Often people think of courage as being part of a high heroism. It is, but it also has its quiet hidden side as well. We have both. And that may require greater courage because we cannot expect the rewards of praise and approval for it. For example, no courage is needed to be unhappy and self-pitying. We do not need to be self-disciplined or wise for that. However, to open our hearts to the risks and vulnerability of joy and trust requires all of those things, especially courage. Hang on a minute. Oh, just knocking everything over. I'm just too hot. Where's that gone now? That's one. Sorry guys, it's absolutely roasting in there. The noise, you might be able to hear the noise, but I have to have the fan on a minute. I'm absolutely roasting. So sorry about that. So, yes, within each of us there is the terrified inner mouse, and there is the brave inner hero. Either part of us take over from the other. We get to choose, because it's all about choice, which is in charge. The mouse is the magician. The mouse is a magician with only one trick. It can cast an illusion that is as big as an elephant. Then fear nearly overwhelms us, but we still have choice, learning to live with and manage. The reactive animal within evolves, transforming emotions like rage and fear into courage, self-discipline, and the self of the singer of courage. As I was saying the other day about, what did I say about situations the other day? About something came up in the cards and I was saying about the situation. I can't remember anyway, but anyway. Hi, Rob Royce. And then It says starter reading. Most people have decided by the age of 3 or 4 what they must do in order to survive from the decision. This belief about how the world is, most of our fears and self-limitations grow. Have we the courage to discover and break through these limiting beliefs, awaken to greater possibilities, and go for our objectives? Because that's what I said with the whale yesterday, the breaching, we're breaching the waters. We need to transcend our fears and accept the gift of courage. So brilliant. It says, fairy wings formed of shifting light, emotion and energy are the manifestation of the power of those beings that transcend the mundane world, Brian. So that was that one, which was beautiful and is just aligning with everything at the minute. Hi Jodie. And then the next one is 52. So we'll see what this one is. It's quite old, this book now. I've had it for years. 52. See what? Oh, it's the Ra. I thought it said there's the Raz. It looked like the Ra. Funny that, you know, the blue orbs with the. If you ever look round the sun, you will see the blue round the sun and the moon. If you see the aura of that going on, I call it aura. But anyway, wild energy, pure potential. Funny that with the blue orbs that I get coming in. Once upon a time, there were 3 pink boys, more or less. And Ra, who played in Brian's son Toby's bedroom. They liked the midnight tea parties. Funny because mine come in at night more, and I've said I've been tired lately because it's normally around 1 o'clock that I film when I'm doing that. The magical abundance, of course, they liked Toby. Unfortunately, the pink boys got too rowdy and Brian had to throw them out into the garden, which was where they belonged anyway. The Ra learned from the experience in a Ra-ish way, and it quietened down a bit like during the midnight hours. Ras are not naughty or wicked, just energetic. Everything's energy. They are also very discriminating. They like to join into whatever excitement is going on and add energy to it. And that's really funny because when I get very excited, my orbs shine brighter and get very excited, you know, with that energy. In a way, they are pure potential and they potentize, is it? Whatever is happening. Ras are attracted to mobs rioting and meditation groups rising towards ecstasy to any other strong energy states. Interesting. Ras are a bit like Tiger in the Pooch stories. The Tiger in the Pooh stories, bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. They bounce, they zoom, they do. They go off on wild tangents. And it says in brackets, Brian hasn't painted a wild tangent yet, as far as I know, but I know that they look like having encountered more than my share. Think of the roar of a growling dog, the roar of an engine revving up, the roar of a purring cat, the ah in ah. As I say, Ras don't discriminate. It is up to us to do that. They put a live spark into whatever is happening. It is our choice, again, choice, free will, what we do with it. A Ra in your cards encourages you to be especially attentive to what you are doing with your energy and intentions. Boom, because this is what it's all about. The full moon was beautiful. Yeah, don't get carried away by Ra's bouncy enthusiasm, but do take advantage of the energy. You can accomplish a great deal with the energy being made available to you. This is a good time. Note that the Ra is not grounded and is not meant to be, but humans need to keep their feet firmly on the ground. When you encounter the Ra, breathe slowly, center, earth yourself, be clear about objectives, and then go for them. A bit like what I'm doing now, and my fella grounds me because I'm well off with the fairies sometimes. So there you go. So we've got that message. Now we've got the fairies of the future. Guess what number it is? Just guess what number it is. I didn't even notice. Anyone want to have a wild guess with the whole lights that's coming in and the crown chakra and just have a guess. Anybody? Have a guess what number it could be. And I was talking before to Divine Light about the lady, I can't remember her name in Lord of the Rings, who was the Lady of Light. So anybody want to just have a wild guess? No, not 7, not 7. Think of Christed light. The halo. Try again. I'm going to say it. 33. Christ consciousness. So we're going to go for that now. As soon as she is sure what direction they are going, while the frog above her waits, hopping to be kissed, just see what happen. See what will happen. I can't say this name. Amalthea. That's the name of the fairy, I think. On the left, hesitates momentarily, not sure she is dressed properly or has her hair done right for the occasion. Nearly everyone looks to the future with cheerful opportunity. For all of Anna's bold stepping forward, if you look closely, you can see that she has her eyes on the wise gnome king at the lower left. Yeah, she does. She's like, yeah, what are you doing? He seems sure of the way to go. He is relying on his gut sense to guide him, knowing that this is his magic and it will serve him better than logic in the unknown future. Being a gnome, a son of earth, he is well grounded in reality, which is what takes to have trustworthy gut feeling. Anna, being wise, or at least very nearly so, trusts him in this. Of course, she hasn't considered that where he wants to go may not be where she would most like to be. Fortunately, he has considered that and is pointing her in the right direction, and he is. Don't know if you can see it. I'm not showing the pictures because not sure if you can see it. He's pointing. The pleasantly plump gnome lady, admiring the gnome king from her mushroom, hopes to be invited on the journey. She would do better to invite herself like all the others instead of waiting. Don't wait, invite yourself. The old oak man in the lower right is firmly rooted in the present and has no desire to travel in space. This journey is through time only. As he contemplates the wisdom of stillness and deep roots, he is contented, serene and wise because his life suits him, and he has learned to make the best of what he has. He is happy to watch the other fairies pass by. It suits him, but this is not a way most fairies and humans usually choose to live. Both humans and fairies are constantly adventuring into the future, being carried by the old Father Time and Mother Earth. And it's funny because I was about to say about man and woman, God and Goddess. I see protector, cosmic father, nurturing, and she's also protecting Mother Earth, the children. Acting hand in hand, even though the galaxies spin into the future, creating strange effects and relationships between time and space and light. And who hesitates doesn't get lost. He gets dragged along. Will he? Nil he. Bumping bruisingly behind the rest. He might as well get up and hustle along too. It's ever so much nicer way to travel. I sort of see that as a lot of people in this realm now think they're in the little bubble and it's nice and cozy, but they're going to have the bubble burst. And when they do, they're going to be dragged along with it. They need to be dragged along with it until they release and let go and just go with the flow, and it's going to be a lot easier. These fairies are on an exciting journey to co-create the future. We are, aren't we? With the universe just as we are. They greet each rising dawn and each rising moon with the unconditional and expectant gratitude. Join them. Brian writes, these are the fairies of bright future and essential companies on the journey. When these fairies appear, it is time to consider where we have been and where we wish to go. That's probably what a lot of you are thinking about. There are many opportunities, many potentials, but we must choose a path, then take a realistic, practical steps to bring in the desired future into being. Action, action. That's why I'm trying to do something for something that I've got an opportunity coming up. This is not a time to wait for things to come to us, but to step forward boldly to meet them. This is so resonating with me, what I'm doing soon. We may do this alone if we wish, or in company of those who share our goals and dreams. Exactly. Facing your fears. So that's beautiful. And then the last one we've got Honesty. So cute. Ow! And he's green. So let's find Honesty. 40. 40. And we're moving up the numbers as well. So 40. This is the last one. Honesty, compassion, tact, self-deceit. Just look at him. Could you doubt for a moment that he sees you just as you are and loves you anyway? This sees you as you are, loves you anyway. That's like God, goddess. I'm going to be talking about that on Monday. Spirituality again, people. Anyway, not talking about that. In plant form, which is how we may see him most often, Honesty makes lovely purple flowers in the spring and later on produces silvery white circular seed pods, like small images of the full moon. These little earth moon seed pods remind us to reflect upon our reactions and feelings, to throw light into our darkness, and to deal honesty with ourselves and others. I've seen a lot of this going on at the minute with people in my vicinity, on YouTube and everywhere. You need to shine the light on your darkness. You need to take responsibility. You need to reflect, because I've said before, it's all about reflecting on the things you do, say and be, and then change them round. That's what it's all about. We're constantly working on that self-development, soul development, the two. Honesty. Other botanical names are moonwort, satin flower, silver dollar, moneywort, dollar plant, penny flower, bolbonac or something. And on Monday, the moon's day, he is Lunara Anua. I don't know what that says. Honesty is said to repel monsters. I don't have any monsters handy to check this out, but I can certainly see the metaphorical truth in it. Metaphorical. He is also known as the unshoe the horse because of its habit of unshoeing horses who tread upon him. A very fairy thing to do. And who can blame him? He is said to have collected those horseshoes from the horses of the Earl of Essex on the White Downs in Devonshire, near Tiverton. Let that be a lesson to you not to tread honestly underfoot. Starter reading. Honesty in the spread speaks unsurprisingly of the need to straight dealing and truth in representation. I've been seeing that. We need to be scrupulously honest here, making certain that there is no room for confusion or misunderstanding, no fuzzy edges. Both written and verbal agreements need to be completely clear. Assumptions may not be as well as understood by all parties as we are all assuming, and they need to be tested for comprehension. On a personal level, honesty reminds us not only to be clear in what we say and do, as I said before, and this interlinks with the chat that I'm going to be doing on Monday, which is going to be honest, but also to act and speak with compassion, which is what I was saying before and what I keep saying every time I come on. Brutal honesty is not usually true honesty at all, but somehow slanted toward the worst. Dishonesty, even in the name of tact, is not helpful either. Balancing on the fine line of loving honesty may take some effort, but will provide rich rewards. Honest humility, idealism and clarity of mind are some of the advantage of honesty, and I'm seeing that go on with a lot of people. I'm seeing people express it around me where I am, and they want to be brutally honest with people, where people will take offence and think they're not loved anymore or not cared about, when it's not. It's through love, it's through hard love. This is why at the minute with the 3D, what's coming up and everything coming out, and big booms are coming as well, and people don't want to have the honesty. They don't want to see the truth because they're all in a little bubble, like they said with the gnome, and the gnome just wants to sit there and he's all right with his life, don't want to see the truth. Well, that's not the way it works. So there's a lot of truth coming, and then when all that comes out, people will be doing the shadow work and going within, because they've got to be brutally honest with themselves. They've sat there knowing things, tried to ignore it. That is what's coming. That is the dark night of the soul for the world, as far as I'm concerned. We've been through it. They've got to go through it. We're here to help them. But it's about brutally being honest. So all this stuff that's been lied about for all time, the truth is coming. It's here. It's been coming out for a while, but it's big boom times for truth, and that's honesty. We want honesty. Prepare yourself for the truth. A lot of people aren't going to like it. But when all that gets took down, which it is, then that is breaking down, falling down, we go to a better world, because there's not going to be all this deceit and doing things out of bad intentions, pretending you're in good intentions, but you're not. The illusion, people not being, having abundance, people not, people not, just all over the world will be abundance for everybody. It's not going to be for a pocket of people or a handful of people or the rich people. Everybody, God's children. So that's all I wanted to say. And what I'm going to do quickly, because I've got to go out, is just looking through one of my little books. And because I talked to other people as well about angels, archangels, we've got the 7 angels here. And I just wanted to read this out because I've not actually read this out before. And it's just about the angels. Archangel Michael. We're saying about the chakras and the angels. Archangel Michael responds to the root chakra. He brings us the challenge of making our life have purpose and meaning. He brings healing to the root chakra by helping us belong. If you have a prayer for belonging, healing yourself with community, or finding your true path in life, address it to Archangel Michael. Archangel Metatron. Metatron corresponds to the sacral chakra. He teaches us to value the material world and treat ourselves responsibly, carefully, and with pride. Value the material world. There's nothing wrong with the material world. People think we've got to go and live in a mud hut somewhere and have nothing. No, and I'm going to be talking about that again on Monday. He encourages us to love life in all its glory. When you have a need to pray for health issues, joy and abundance, and a wholesome sense of deservedness, address your prayers to Archangel Metatron. Archangel Uriel. Oh, this makes sense. Uriel corresponds to the solar plex chakra. He represents the power of our own true worth and encourages us to know ourselves. Funny that. He can be called upon whenever we are in doubt. That's a lot what's going on now. Know thyself. Doubt of experience, fear or anxiety. If you have prayers to help you develop an aiding sense of well-being and to know your true identity, address them to Archangel Uriel. I think Mr. T's sort of bringing that sort of energy out. Hi, Effie. Archangel Raphael. Raphael corresponds to the heart chakra, green. He brings us God's loving love and shows us the herbs and medicines that we can use to bring balance and healing to our system. If you have prayers to mend a broken heart, to know love and to give your best to those you love, address prayers to Raphael. Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel corresponds to the throat chakra. He teaches us to honour truth and to oppose untruths. If you have a prayer to cultivate truth in your life and stop lying to yourself, or stop substance abuse, gossip or spreading negativity, address your prayers to Gabriel. Seen a lot of that going on. The Shekinah, I don't even know what that says, of feminine face of God describes the brow chakra. She helps us to see the inner light in all things and to honour the best part of people. She teaches us to discerning, intuitiveness, imaginativeness and knowledgeable. If you have a prayer to cultivate wisdom and use it for healing, address it to the Shekinah, I can't say that, the Christ light, which I just said before, at the beginning, the Christ light. The Christ light corresponds to the crown chakra. This is a pure light within us that is permanent, ever radiant and ever connected to the source of life. When you have to have a prayer to know your true self in all its splendour, you can commune with the light to request healing, peace and love. Just thought I'd chuck that out there at the end. So I'm going to go now. So they were the little fairy cards of Brian Froud. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to be coming on Monday with the whole, I don't know what to entitle it, but it was to do with a few things of what I've just said there, and it matches up and aligns. And like I said, I wrote down a little note that came in this morning. Again, what's your happiness in the vastness, in the nest of creation? This is what came through me. What is it? What is it that makes you happy? Because that's what you're here to do. Also, if you weren't in at the beginning, the lovely Elle, I don't know if she's in chat, I just received this gorgeous gift off Elle. And if you go back to the beginning, I did read out the card that she wrote me for a thank you. And she made me this beautiful seahorse, because I said one of my favourite animals is seahorse. and this beautiful keychain charm. Look how beautiful that is. She needs to make little baby things or something like that. It'd be really cute. So I'm going to put that up on my card thing over there where I've had cards from YouTube before, from years ago, so they're all there. I'm going to use that and I'm going to hang that up in here somewhere. It's beautiful. Oh, so lovely. So yeah, so I'm going to carry on with a few bits I need to do. Well, I've got to go out and go and get a present for my nephew. Birthday coming up, loads of Earth days. And I don't know if you've seen that video I sent you, Effie, you know, Maori. So yeah, where's that? I'll put that back in there. So yeah, so I hope to see you on Monday. All have a great weekend. It's warming up here now. It's turning nice. I thought it was going to be a bit of a dull day. Like I said, work out what makes you happy, not what makes someone else happy. Not looking at others thinking, oh, maybe I'll be happy if I was doing that. You need to work out what makes you happy and do that in action of. So yeah, so thanks for joining me, and I have a 7 in chat, and I will see you all soon. Bye.